That's weird. Coming from my tower, this mic really picks up everything you do with your life, and it's quite strange and unusual. Very strange and unusual. Really makes things unusual.
Weird me out, Damien.
I'd be like that sometimes, dog.
It do be like that. I'm checking out this place, this website that I got this.
Oh, that's what it is. There is wind in here. I just heard it. Oh my god, I got a whole fucking blizzard going through my house.
That seriously solved it. Pretty much.
Solved what?
Oh, never mind. I don't know.
You really got me excited because you were going somewhere with it, and then it didn't go anywhere, and so now I'm a little bothered
for sure.
Oh, I closed the my gorgeous silk curtains because I'm a king over in this land.
King.
You're supposed to laugh at that. Haha.
Oh, sorry.
Fail me yet again.
Just so I'm focused, Damien. I'm focused.
What are you focusing on? Are you eating beef jerky again?
No, but I got it right here. Big old pounder bag ready to go.
Bro, what flavor is that?
It's my podcasting food. Just original.
What is that? The fucking family size? That's a big ass bag, bro.
Pounder.
Damn, that's like $30 there, dog.
I know, my girlfriend's mom got it for me for Christmas and it's still good as shit.
Damn, bro, they love you more than anyone ever in the world.
She
is that good?
Love me. Mm-hmm.
Fucking like...
What?
Bro, so I'll talk about it when we get to what's new this week or our new stuff. So yeah, bro, our show sheet's fucking tiny to this week.
That's what I was gonna say. Does it seem like it's like a shorter show sheet than
last episode? Yeah,
than last week. Yeah,
it's mad short, bro. Mad short. It's like shorter than fucking Zach, yo.
Is he short?
To me, he is.
Why? How tall are you?
5'11".
Mm.
What up, wow. Dino?
Tall.
How tall are you?
5'10".
Oh, so you're short stuff. Anyways, I don't know if anyone's gonna join us, but Dean did. And Dean's the only person I need in my life.
I love Dean. I love you, Dean.
Well, are you wanting to wait a little longer? Because it's already been 3 minutes, or do you want to start?
We're good to start.
Okay. What up, guys? Welcome to the... okay, let me restart that. Blah, blah, blah. All right. What up, guys? Welcome to the episode of SmallTalk, the show where we talk about absolutely nothing important at all. I'm your host, Damien. As always, I can't talk today, and my boy Dylan with his bitch ass.
What up?
That was weird. Like you take the cake for weird shit, dude.
Dean, I'm not mean to you. I love you.
What up?
I just said I love you, Deanie.
What up, Facebook user? I wish I knew your name, but all it says is Facebook user. But what up, Pete?
I'm trying to find out who it is, RN.
How would you figure that out?
KJ Smith.
Oh, what up, KJ Smith?
What's up, KJ?
KJ. All right, so we're running a little short on this show sheet tonight, episode today, this week, last week. You know the drill. So let's kick it off. Did you get anything new this week, Dylan, man?
Yeah, I actually had a big week. It would be
Fucking
bigger,
big.
but I actually haven't picked up some stuff yet. So I have Storm Collectibles Bane coming. I just had a really busy night. I was really wanted to pick it up tonight, so I have it for the show, and I messed up because I had too much going on tonight. I got Storm Collectibles Bane, and then I got Mezco Cable coming in. So pretty jacked about that. Now, new things I got. Hold on.
Holding.
Okay, so I got the this is a 6 scale buy. Sorry for the noise.
You're noisy. It's okay.
Sensation
Bro,
advisor.
I'm gonna strain my eyes trying to read that.
Yeah, sorry. This is for shout out to Cody. Who runs Echo Base Custom. He sold me this. He sold me this puppy, so pretty jacked about it.
Oh, badass.
Yep. Who, if anyone doesn't know who did, Sensation is a third-party company, like a real third-party company. I hate how, you want to know a pet peeve of mine? Yes, Dean, thank you. He brokered that deal for sure. He was the middleman. He found out that he was putting it up, and he said, I know a guy, because I actually asked Seth if he would consider selling the one that he bought from Zach.
Yes.
And Seth was like, yeah, probably not. I was like, shit. And the thing is actually kind of hard to find. It's not overly expensive. Like, you can get it for like 150, 160 bucks, I think.
Yes.
It's not overly expensive, but you just can't find it anywhere except for eBay anymore, which is the typical case with third-party figures. So I was pretty jacked when he hooked me up with that. Thank you, Dean.
Got you on the line,
man.
huh?
Yep. He messaged Cody, said, I know a guy who's looking for it. And Cody and I got in contact and got that one. Now I'm trying to kind of just store it in the box and not look at it because I'm really trying to avoid going down the Game of Thrones.
I was gonna say, do you even have any Game of Thrones?
Nope, that would be my first one.
Oh god.
And I mean, like if I don't end up going, I might sell it, but I'm not gonna lie. The advisor is Tywin Lannister, if anyone doesn't know. He to most polarizing characters in that series.
Yes.
Like any scene that he is in, like you pay attention to. In my opinion, anyways. When I watched him, like I loved him as a character. So I think like he could mess it up for me, honestly. But I also think I think I would have a little control with it. I might just get the new Jon Snow.
Okay.
The only bad thing is those pictures that came out with the head sculpt. Have you seen those, Damien?
Yeah, they look like Jose or Juan.
They're terrible. I kind of really feel dumb for passing on that third-party head sculpt that came out months ago. Shut up, Manny. That I'm really pissed about passing on that head sculpt. I think Dean got it. I really wish I could get it so I could get the new figure and feel good about it. I think I'm gonna get it regardless. Jon Snow is, you gotta have Jon Snow for your Game of Thrones collection, right?
Yes.
Right. For me, anyways. So anyways, yeah, got the advisor. And then I got the advisor, got the Mezco Magneto.
Oh, did that finally come in? That came in?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty awesome. I don't have them on me, but I opened them up, checked them out, kind of messed around with them a little bit on Tuesday, nice. I think it was.
That's hot.
Messed around for a long time. Speaking of messing around, Manny, I pretty much am using a potato. I got this computer. This computer is actually from. I got it from my college in 2012. So it's pushing 8 years old.
Pushing 8-year-olds
But
around, man. That's rough.
yeah, yeah. For a laptop, that's a long time. I feel like. So, anyways, also just got in today. This this is
Oh, that's the
what they
Godzilla
call
you were talking about last episode.
Godzilla Earth.
Ugh.
Now, I have not gone into this guy yet to see the difference between the Godzilla Earth and Godzilla 2017.
Well, it's fine. You don't want to
This is
get
a
into them, but whatever.
this is a Bandai Monster Arts Godzilla from the animated series
Netflix.
on Netflix. It came out in 2017, and there's technically two Godzillas. Spoiler again in the show, and the first one is smaller, and the second one's way bigger. And the second one is actually the biggest Godzilla that's ever been made, and that's what this one is supposed to be. So he comes with like a little mini Godzilla, and then like a ship that they use to try and destroy him.
Okay.
And
That's
then
a
yeah,
cool little add-on.
right. So I don't know if it's just a complete repaint with some additional accessories, or if it's the same item. I think it's just a repaint.
What up,
What up,
Dan Lee?
Danley? But yeah, I think it's just a repaint, just better done because it came out later and it's a little more sought after. But I got a good deal actually on off of eBay with it. And speaking of which,
Let's hear it.
I
Give it to me.
Damien, have you ever had anything? What's your purchasing been like through eBay?
Oh, fucking A+, bro. Grade A meat. Like, I've never had an issue. No, I just said that. I answered your question. Why? Did you have some negative feedback on that or what?
No, like this was amazing. It was packed perfectly and really good, and I was really impressed by it.
Really
And it
get
was
your
very
dreamies hot.
professional. Yeah. And I just hear about people's stories, and maybe I'm just hearing Zach's over and over again.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
But God, I just like for all the horror stories I hear about eBay, I've had relatively good luck. Knock on wood. That's all I got.
This is what it's like talking to an old person. Hey, what's Facebook like? Oh, memes, jokes here and there. Well, I've heard so many bad things about it with all the nudes and shit. No, bro. No, eBay's pretty dope, man. I ordered literally 90% of my online shopping from there. And it comes in some pretty dope-ass packaging. Hey, Dean, I love you too, buddy. But yeah, I get it all the time. This is literally the only place I order besides Amazon. And even Amazon, I don't order too much because, well, I don't want to pay for Amazon Prime. So, it'd be like that. Anyways, but, oh, by the way, I went to a toy store Tuesday and I saw the Storm Bane, bro. That dude is massive. It looks so sick. I held it in my hand.
He does?
Yeah, dude. Held it in the palm of my hand, and I was like, bro, I should buy this, but I didn't.
So he's out of the package?
No, what?
You said you held him in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, the box with him inside the box.
Doesn't count.
Look, bro, I was trying to excite you over buying this damn, getting the fucking figure. Oh my god.
I'm so jacked. I'm so nervous about it. And yeah,
I try. Why do I even try?
I'm almost somewhat worried that he's going to be out of scale with Mezco's because that's what he has to go with. Dan Lee asked if he's bigger than the Thing. I want to say the Thing, Lobo, and him. I want to say the order of size when we went through them all when they all came out. Lobo was the biggest, but I think it's because he's got more of the stuff on his head.
You mean his hair?
Yeah, it might be his hair. I don't know. I just know he had extra things that made him look bigger. But out of them, I thought he was technically the biggest. I think they're all relatively pretty damn close.
Mm-hmm.
Darkseid was the other one,
Yes.
but
The see, and that comes done, and unfortunately, he doesn't come out till April, and I roughly found that out after I was going to buy a Figure Arts fucking Darkseid. Oh, I'm sorry, Play Arts. And instead, I should have just bought that one. And what? Oh, by the way, what I got new this week was
yeah,
the DX16 Darth Maul, which I'm already thinking about selling.
why?
There's just, I don't know, just something about it just doesn't really appease me. Doesn't please me. Doesn't make me happy. Doesn't rustle my jimmies.
Why?
Because for one, he doesn't have a fucking neck. He looks like he's just got mad muscles just all right here, so he just looks like this. And then is that Easy Cheese or is that Yerba Mate? What is that? You always got something new.
It was just sparkling water.
Oh, okay, you're one of those people. Anyways, and I don't like how big the stand is for one. Like, it's fucking massive. And no, I didn't get the 17, so it doesn't have the speeder, but the stand is fucking massive. And I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It just to me, I don't know. There's just a lot of things that I didn't like about it that I would prefer with the solo Darth Maul that Hot Toys is releasing later on in October. So I think I should have just went with my gut and kind of been a little more patient and waited for that guy instead of getting this guy. So I don't know. I'm not entirely too happy with it, to be honest. The face sculpt is amazing. The clothing, like everything about it's pretty dope. But personally, I don't know. Didn't really blow my mind like I was hoping it would.
I disagree. I think it was amazing.
Okay.
You
want to buy mine too?
I was blown by it. No, I have it and I love it. The neck, I can kind of see that, but a lot of that. So two things. Ray Park kind of was at the time was Jack. Like he didn't have much of a neck, you know. But the second thing is his clothing. You kind of have to tinker with it a lot.
Yes.
To bring it down. Like because you can expose some neck.
Okay.
And by the way, Dan Lee, I don't know what he was really referring to when he said bigger than the thing. I think I missed something there, sorry. But between the three big pieces that they came out of Darkseid, Bane, and Lobo, Bane, they're all about 10 inches high. And however far this goes, Bane is the heaviest. Like the packaging and everything. I don't know if it's just the packaging or the actual figure, but the packaging, it looks like it's about 6 pounds and the other two are 4.
Well, the figure alone is pretty fucking big, bro.
I know all three of them are.
No, I mean like it's whatever, Dylan. Eat shit. Anyways, you ready to start this? You ready to get further on?
Cheer.
Okay. We're gonna dive into some Mezco Minute, my friends. So let's get to it. Okay, so Mezco showed off this boy. Now, if you kept up with us or have been keeping up with us, we talked about Mezco's release of Thanos. Now, Mezco showed this off, and as you remember, the other Thanos had a wonky face. This guy has a lot smoother face, a more Thanos face, I would say, a more menacing, intriguing. Who is that? It's Thanos, my boy. It's Thanos. So they showed this off, and this is all they've shown off. What do you think, Dylan? Does it excite you? Does it get you excited?
Yes, it does. I'm pretty jacked for this because I think they can knock it out of the park. So yeah, they made 2. So do you have both head sculpts on this slideshow?
No, because no.
Damien. So they came out with a head sculpt tease / thing, in a little mini video, last week or earlier this week, and it must have not have been well received that much. It wasn't comic book. It was definitely Mezco. Had Mezco flair. It was different than anything you would have seen. It wasn't like comic accurate, movie accurate, anything like that. It was definitely kind of between the two, I would say. I
It looked weird.
honestly liked it. Yeah, he looks like kind of a, I don't know, he looks older and less of a chin. You really can't see there.
He
Sorry about that.
looks
So,
he looks nothing like Thanos in the old one. Like he just looks like what's that guy from Marvel that's Galactus or whatever that has the big ass helmet? You know what I'm talking about? That's like a fucking monster.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what his face looks like in the first one. He just got like that mean kind of grin, and then he's got like the butt chin that has like the fucking what they make fun like the tire marks going in his chin. That's what it looks like.
yeah.
But this one looks a lot better. It looks a lot more Thanos like. Personally, I still am not gonna get it because I don't really care much for Thanos, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I like him. He's epic. If you have a lot of Marvel characters, I think you got to try and get him. But yeah, so they came out with that original one right away in the little tease. Wasn't well received. Today, actually, they just came out with this one and the same video but with a new head, and they didn't explicitly say that it was. They didn't say that it was like going to replace it. They said it was like a new head or updated head. Or no, this is what they said. Oh snap, Thanos' face changed. So they just essentially said it's changed. So that we're gonna get both head sculpts. I personally like the other one. That's really not like anything. I feel like if you want the comic book head sculpt, there's a lot of good ones already out there. Like the Marvel Legends, the Marvel Select one. That one
Okay.
actually is pretty decent. But this one, I like the alternate one actually. But I think they're gonna get two. We're gonna get both of them. It's not confirmed yet. My guess is we're gonna see a lot more come Toy Fair. Now this guy was teased not teased actually. He was leaked more so last year Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
People last year Comic Con people found him like behind the scenes of their stand that they had,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just chilling there. He wasn't like ready to be. It was almost like they were going to set him out, and they never did. So my guess is it just was a. My guess is it just was a licensing thing, but it's looking like this is going to be one of their big releases, hopefully for Toy Fair. I really hope it's not going to be an exclusive. That would suck. And price wise, probably going to be about 150 to 160 ish, depending on size. If he's gonna be close to Dark Side, I know Dark Side they use Polystone, so I don't know what they'll go with this guy. But yeah, I'm pretty jacked. That's you gotta love when companies make villains.
Yeah, I just wish they would kind of do a more updated Dark Side, to be honest, because I do not like the one that they have.
I understand. I know. I like him. He's more acceptable in person. I think you would find.
He just looks like a fucking box to me, dude. A box wearing a blue skirt.
All right, and then so the other Mezco news is the Golden Gomez that came out. This was a pretty big deal. Um, this guy was apologies for the credit. I'm not exactly sure whose original picture this was, but Mezco did this thing where they have this this thing they do on social media called Mezco Mondays every week or other week, something like that. And you are supposed to use one of their figures and you post it with one of those little what they call that's that little white thing in there, and you use the hashtag and you join. It's like a little competition, and whoever they select, you get prizes. Well, this next one was for their like 20-year anniversary, so it was a big deal. And they said multiple times on their social media, the prizes are going to be awesome. You guys are going to want to join this. Came out finally that it was pretty cool. It was that head for Gomez. It looks like it's very similar to everything is very similar in it to I believe Agent Gomez.
Yes.
Only just different colors and obviously gold like accents, like gold tie, gold shoes, gold accessories, and then the head actually is, I believe, they said 14 karat gold. So it's got quite a bit of gold in there actually for probably the size of it. And the boxes were pretty special too, and it had like a personalized note to every winner on it. It was pretty cool actually. I was really bummed that I didn't enter it. But yeah, these like no one like you. I don't think you're going to find these anywhere because they're special just for this, and I can't see them releasing this on a wide scale. I don't think they ever will. Doesn't seem like a Mezco thing to do, but they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like the amount of detail that they put in this guy, just in his shoes alone, like his Converse, bro. His Converse has a design of it. And that's so sick. I want it just because
Yeah,
he's wearing Converse and then high top socks that are designed the same way as his Converse. That's so tight. But
yeah. I think he has Converses in all of the figures, but
oh my god.
this is the first color that they've done.
Point being. Plus the gold looks sick, bro. Like hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Dope.
Yeah,
All
black
right.
and gold is cool.
So Mezco finally is shipping this guy. He is now available, except on the Mezco website, he is on waitlisted. But that doesn't mean he's unavailable in other areas.
Yeah, this is Pennywise It from Mesco. I haven't seen edition size yet, so I don't know how available he'll be for a while, but my guess is he will be. This looks really good. From all the early pictures and kind of reviews I've seen, people have said he's amazing. The pictures really look good from what I've seen. I got this one coming. I'm pretty jacked for it. It's kind of terrifying. The box, I saw pictures of the box and I was even impressed by the box. That's usually something I don't give a shit about, but he he's being pretty well received, and depending on how I see this, I don't know, this one was so far, if everything holds up, be my favorite figure so far this year.
Figure or horror figure?
Figure.
That's right. Get it right. What up, Oscar? Yeah, Pennywise looks dope, yo. I don't know about them red little, what would you call those? Like pipe cleaner looking buttons that they added on him. Those look a little, like they fall off over time. But his fucking outfit is sick, dude. I really like his outfit. He also comes with quite a bit amount of accessories. He's got 3 different head sculpts. Well, I guess 4, I should say. It comes with a severed arm, the boat, the painting, 4 different sets of hands, his balloon, and a nice little it stand to kind of fit his little image. Definitely not bad for the price that he's going for. I mean, it kind of sucks that he's already waitlisted for people who didn't jump on the pre-order, but like I said earlier, you can find him in other retail spots, which are Dylan.
I don't know, like Big Bad Toy Store. I haven't checked Entertainment Earth already there. I'm sure like your local comic book stores, check those places out. Good old Buddies and Stevens Collectibles, check those places out. I'm sure they got them coming, but yeah, they should be widely released. I'm so jacked for it. Oh
Yeah, definitely not bad, especially for $100, dude. So definitely a snag if you've got the funds and you're a horror fan or a Pennywise fan. Definitely takes the cake there. So next up, this guy, fucking Moon Knight, bro. This guy looks so dope, dude. I love the amount of design that they added into his little cowl. Even his cape,
Mm-hmm.
dude, like full on. It kind of looks really just like pleather, to be honest with you. But let alone like it looks fucking clean, dude. Mezco's really throwing it out the fucking. I was gonna say window, but then that just means they're kind of destroying it. They're blowing it out the park. There you go. That's what I was gonna say. You knew what I was
That
trying to
way.
say. You just wanted me to really struggle. Friends no longer. But yeah, this thing's dope, dude.
Yeah, this is the so I don't know if you remember, but we got like the Mezco exclusive one already, which is which is like a black and white Moon Knight.
Yes.
This one is more of the regular Moon Knight, which is just all white, everything pretty much. I've been checking out some reviews. I have a couple of these coming actually. I'm so jacked by them. I Moon Knight has become like I started not knowing anything about him, and I one of my buddies is a pretty big comic book fan, and he's talked about him a couple times.
Okay.
And so finally, I looked him up, and it was just kind of funny enough. Right around that time, Mezco came out with them, and I was for pre-order, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta find out who this guy is." So then I did. I just kind of went in, and I've read a couple comics now.
Okay.
I think I've gone through the first set, issues 1 through 5 of a Lemire line. Really good, really interesting character for sure because he's got a lot of faults. He's like a people compare him to like a crazy Batman, like loony Batman. I
Okay.
wouldn't say that so like yet from what I've read, but he's definitely a different character than anything we've seen. I'm really excited for the show that they're gonna do with Marvel Studios. So they're doing a TV show on him. I think this guy's honestly gonna blow up around then too. I can definitely see that. But yeah, I'm super jacked for this. This one's getting pretty well received, and yeah, that texture on like the hood of his cape and everything. Everyone's been saying that it just blends perfectly in with the cape. You can't tell that it's a hard piece, but yeah, he looks
Oh,
pretty
those
good.
are those
Jacked.
are one whole piece. Those are separate.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's pretty clean, yo. He also comes with a quite amount of accessories. He's only going for $80. He is waitlisted on Mezco currently, but he goes with a nice amount of accessories such as an extra head sculpt, a harpoon, a spear, his Moon Knight ring, the cowl with it down, so you can actually have the head sculpt mask on without the cowl covering his face. 4 different types of interchangeable hands, or sorry, 8, but 4 couple or whatever grouped. And then you get his awesome stand. So for $80, that's not bad at all. Well, I actually may think about scoring this one because that cape alone, that cowl and that cape is fucking out of this world, man. It looks really nice, especially compared to the other one that Mezco released here recently. It's completely takes the cake over that one.
Yeah, this looks really good. I think he's got gray accents, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll let
Mm,
you guys know when I get it in hand.
mm. Next up, we're going to walk a little into the Funko realm. So Funko just announced this today that they're going to be adding some Pokemon Funkos to their list. Well, they already have some, but more. This I'm actually really excited about because I'm a huge Mewtwo fan. Literally my favorite Pokemon. I get shit for it because it's a legendary, but eat shit, whoever you are. But also adding in Vulpix, Mr. Mime, and Pichu. I don't know too many Pichu fans, but to each their own. No judgment here. Um, what
You're a
are you laughing
douche. Keep going. Nothing. Keep going.
That's all I got, man. These are supposed to be released in May, according to Amazon. They're going for $10 each. So I almost pre-ordered the Mewtwo off Amazon, but I'm like, let me wait a little bit. Even though me waiting is probably going to screw me in the end, but being a little optimistic here. So, what up? Next up, Bandai. Some Dragon Ball Z fans. Here you go, buddies. Talk about it,
So
Dylan.
this.
Dang.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So yeah, this is the Bandai Figure Arts Great Ape Vegeta. Looks like it's going for $170. It's an exclusive in Japan, according to Toy Arc, but should be available to Bluefin, which means pretty much anywhere openly available that in the United States. So it should be good to go. This guy looks massive
That's what
from
she
what I've
said.
seen compared to the other Dragon Ball Z Figure Arts lines. I've seen a lot of them in stores and stuff, and the size of them is a lot smaller than I expected. Because obviously I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't own any of them. But this guy looks enormous. So
That's what she said.
I know Zach is pretty jacked about it. He shared, I think, actually one of the posts about this guy. Do you know anything about this character, Damien?
I know he's a great ape, and I know he's Vegeta, and I know he's a Saiyan because the Saiyans are the apes. But that's all I know, my man, because I, sir, do not keep up with Dragon Ball Z. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z since fucking Cell Games, yo. Oh, well, Boo era too. But, it'd be like that sometimes. But this guy is approximately 325 millimeters. Do the math, Dylan.
325 millimeters. Oh God, fill the air.
I don't know what that is. But no, this guy is actually. So I don't know, dude. Like $170 for this guy. That's a little pricey.
I don't know. That's 12.795 inches. That's bigger than those Storm collectible ones, but also about $60 more too.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, dude. Like for me, well, I don't know. Because I couldn't commit to dropping $300 on a Hot Toys, so I personally couldn't drop that much on this. But he does come with an extra little character added to him. It's Yajirobe, I believe is what his name is. He has added an addition to him, which is he's very tiny, dude. It also comes with his tail being severed, if you guys are into that. I don't know. I wouldn't apply that, but whatever. But yeah, if you guys are into Bandai and want to drop $170 on a 12-inch monkey, by all means, go for it. The love is real.
A 12-inch monkey, nice.
Look, bro, I'm just being realistic, okay? Being honest. All right, so Marvel or Hasbro mentioned this guy, even though he is completely off the charts now. This was a very cool little addition that they added to Hasbro Pulse. He is available for pre-order off Hasbro Pulse. I believe you can actually get. Oh no, never mind.
You can get him. You can get him pretty much anywhere.
Okay. Well, you can get it pretty much anywhere. But whenever he released, I do recall him actually being pre-ordered on Hasbro Pulse, and only unless What up, Seth? Yeah, but he's very cool. He definitely reminds me of the very old Venom that they released Legend style way back when. I used to actually have the Venom that looked exactly like this, which I loved. It was definitely my favorite Venom. I don't remember if it was Legends or not because I was back in like 2004. I was maybe 10. So yeah, this is cool. Did you end up getting this, Dylan?
Not yet, but I think I'm going to. I'm hoping to see him in stores, and I'm gonna get him. Yeah. So this is technically the same figure as the Build-A-Figure that they had a year, 2 years ago
Yeah,
for
and
Venom.
that thing was sick, dude.
Yeah, and a lot of people like that. But so like this is almost similar to the whole like release re-release kind of argument, like is it fair to collectors, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, I think the paint is different though. That's the one difference between this and the Build-A-Figure. Other than that, I think it's the same thing. I think that spider is the biggest difference. The spider on his chest.
From the Build-A-Figure?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. Dude, I don't remember that Build-A-Figure too well, but yeah, I mean, it looked exactly like this. I don't remember the spider on his chest being different. He also didn't have like the tentacles coming out of him as well on the Build-A-Figure, but this one's insane. I
I think
don't.
he did.
Are you looking it up or what? Look at you
Yeah,
doing
I think he
research.
did.
Okay. Okay. That's wild. Blowing my mind over here, man. Wow. Okay. Well, that's the Venom, guys. There he is outside of the package. How tall is he? Is he what, like 6 inches, 7 inches?
I don't know. I know he's going for $30, which is quite a, that's what, $10 more than what most of them are.
Yeah. So
So
then, so
he
he's got to be
must be,
about 7, 8 inches, huh?
yeah.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed, Dylan. Was just an answer, yes or
I
no.
would.
Bro, look at them toenails. Look at those toenails. Some werewolf toenails, bro. Look at
It
that.
says product dimensions 2.6 by 6 or 2.5 by 6 by 10.5 inches. It says he's only 6 inches tall, which is interesting.
What? How does that even scale with the Spider-Mans?
No idea.
Well, you have fun with that, buddy. That just killed my pre-order.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Anyways, so NECA, if anyone's been keeping up with them, they have been promoting the shit out of this Ace Ventura figure. 8 inches clothed, comes with, I believe, 2 or 3 different head sculpts and the puppy. Now, some of these head sculpts look pretty on point, meaning just the middle one. The one on the right, see, I don't know, because this is hard, because even the one on the right, it looks like his eyes droopy. And I don't know if it's just me or if it's just the picture that I scored, but his eye definitely does not look leveled like the other one. Maybe it's some characteristic Jim Carrey had, but whatever. But yeah, they have been blowing social media up with this guy, and he is shipping out June of this year, which is coming pretty soon. So I don't know. What do you think, Dylan? Are you gonna add this to your collection, boy?
No, I don't think so. I love the Ace Ventura movies, but it's just, I don't know. Or thought to myself that I needed
A
a
figure.
figure, You know?
Yeah. Yeah, now? Yeah, same. Because, oh, by the way, now that we're talking NECA, you know how I pre-ordered the Goonies double pack?
Yep.
Yeah, I canceled it because I couldn't commit to spending over $100 on 2 figures. No, okay. So my biggest complaint with that package was that Sloth's arms were like he missed arm day. Like they looked wrong on him. They didn't fit. That was my biggest complaint. If it was just like I was being sold chunk, then yes, I would have scored it. But Sloth's arms looked weak. His moves were weak, bro. Just not about it.
So I think you have a bad habit of talking yourself up. You know how like more people like have problems with talking themselves into figures or into buying things? You do the opposite. I think you talk yourself out of things. Cuz like there's some things where like yeah, I agree with you, but like most of your things I'm just like either there's two things, either I just flat out disagree or like there's something you can do about them, or number two,
You said 2.
that's like an all-in-one.
Okay. You have
The
you have odd
second
rules.
thing, the second thing is you expect too much out of them.
Bro, because if I'm dropping the funds, it's got to be to my liking. That's actually my biggest flaw is like if it isn't perfect in my eyes, which obviously that's a lot to ask for, duh. But like for instance, I would have bought the play or the art's fucking Dark Side. The only reason I didn't was because it was literally brand new price in an open box. You see what I'm saying? So that's what kind of was like, maybe not. Maybe if he was like 70 or like $60, yeah, I would have scored it on point. But
Yeah.
that's not the case. Cause I don't know, dude. Like with the Darth Maul, like I feel like I could like him if I really wanted to, but I have so much resentment for the fact that I dropped $300 on him. Like I'm kind of letting the anger pass the hate and just go into some like woo-saw moment, and maybe I'll end up loving him, afterwards. Maybe not because I'm hard-headed and don't ever change my mind on things. But optimism is here, sir.
I think you need to start a podcast for camera gear because you are 10 times more okay spending money on camera gear than
Bro,
the stuff that you
why
have a podcast on.
why are you gonna call me out like this, dog? I thought we were friends, thought we were
We
BFFs
are
forever.
friends.
BF for F. Best friends for fever. Whatever. You know what? I don't even want to talk to you. Next slide.
All right.
So, next up, Hasbro or Kenner dropped this guy. Now, this is actually supposed to be secret, on that one of those secret things, but somebody exposed it. Now, this is a TVC Imperial troop transport from The Mandalorian, supposedly. And it's only on pre-order. You can only find it on pre-order on two different sites via Dorkside Toys and Entertainment Earth. It holds 8 troopers. It's completely, you can play with it. It's not just like one of those old Kenner vehicles like had one fucking slot open and that was it. So it's definitely a pretty cool little add-on. I didn't see the price for it. I did not see a release date. The only thing that was really shown was this image and the 2 websites that you could pre-order it from.
Do you remember this from The Mandalorian? I do not.
See, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want you to come at me again and be like, bro, did you not pay attention to The Mandalorian? Like,
I would never do that.
except we have witnesses here. Legit, just call me out on everything.
Speaking of witnesses, by the way, Dean is commenting saying Manny's trying to make a deal with you in the chat, boy. And then Manny said, slide into my DMs, Papa.
Really
Just
knows how to
FYI.
make a man hot.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, so next up is the probe droid. So we talked about this last episode, which it was just a rumor, but the rumor has been confirmed, and this has been sold or been found at Walmart's in Chicago as of right now. That's the only appearance that it has been seen at, or retail store has been seen at. But last episode we announced this along with, what was the other one that we announced that was Star Wars? It was a Black Series. Oh, the commander from The Force Unleashed. Yeah, I was gonna say Force Awakens, but that's the fucking movie. But yeah, from The Force Unleashed. But this was actually confirmed. There's no actual price or release date for it. As upon it being in other stores. So yeah, if you guys like that, I do like the little Empire Strikes Back logo that they slapped on it. It definitely gives the box a lot more character, a lot more authenticity. Yeah. So, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. This here is a surprise. The Joker or The Clown by Felix Toys. So you want to talk about this, Dylan?
Yeah, this looks pretty damn good in the pictures. It's a third party because they call it a clown or the clown. So you never really know how it's going to turn out. The pictures make it look amazing, like almost honestly in some pictures better than some 1/6 ones I've seen. But they're saying it's estimated to arrive Q4 2020 and going for $95, which is pretty
Steep.
yeah, especially for third party. So if it's 95, I'm want to be optimistic about it and say like this will be that detailed. Then when the end product comes around, it's just tough because you gotta order third-party products and really hope that they stick with the prototype if you like what you see.
Stick it to the
It's just
man.
kind of it's just kind of a crapshoot. So, I think that they're going to hopefully deliver this. I don't know much about Felix Toys. There wasn't I wasn't able to find a ton on them, but yeah, you were able to order them in a couple of different groups that I was seeing. I'm guessing like TNS and stuff like that are going to have it up. But yeah, it looks pretty good from what I've been able to see in a lot of the pictures.
Now, this thing reminds me of Toys Era, the comedian, a lot, since it's got the extra head sculpts, the mask, the gun. I don't think Toys Era came with the book or the... Oh, it came with cigarettes, I believe. But it reminds me a lot of that one, and I will agree, especially with, it being third party and Felix Toys that, came out of the blue. But $95 for a 1/12 scale choker. That, how much was Toys Era? Like what, 160? And you can even get was it Merch Toys or whatever that other one that's making it, VW Toys, you know what I mean? That one was going for like 109 plus shipping or whatever, 130. So I mean, I don't know. Definitely a little pricey there, my friend.
Yeah, if it is gonna stick with $95, they need to deliver with it. So I don't know. It's tough. I'm trying. I'm having a tough time deciding if I want this in 12 scale or if I want it in 6 scale. I don't really know what would go better with my collection. I think it'd be fun to pose this guy with some of the Batman figures I got. I got a lot of Batman stuff with Mezco,
Oh
and
yeah.
that might be fun. But so yeah, I think that kind of came out of left field, but
It did actually. When you sent it to me, when did you send this to me? Today, right?
yeah.
That fucking was like, what? I thought it was Toys Era, and then I saw Felix, and I was like, bro. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I just realized why I was having trouble finding this, because my dumbass was typing Flix, the clown, not
You
Felix.
you want to know why? Because the guy who posted it in that snap that I sent you, um, he spelled it wrong.
Oh, okay, that dick. See, I know I didn't go full retard. God damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a cool ass little thing, even though it's expensive. But I'm actually curious to see how well it plays out, because you already know my opinions on the Toys Era one, seeing as how that one looked wonky. Well, not that wonky, but it had flaws that I just wasn't appealed to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Zach will enjoy this next one. Boom! So Mattel just dropped these bad boys, the Amber Collection from Jurassic Park. Now, here we have Owen Grady. Now, if you guys enjoyed the Fallen Kingdom that I didn't enjoy, or Jurassic World that I enjoyed, this would be a cool little add-on. Even though his arms look a little weird, they look very weird. Wow, they look really weird. They look like Twizzlers. Anyways, I don't know how much these are going for. Dylan didn't really, tell me how much they're going for. He was just like, "Yo, bro, check these out," and I was like, "That's cool." So I don't know much on these guys.
Look at the show sheet. It says $27 to $30 is
There
what
you go.
they look like they're going for. Blue and the Raptor and him, and they should be dropping soon. I think dropping, like available to have in hand. But it sounds like people are pretty excited about these.
I thought these were already out. Like, I thought you could find these in Walmart already.
I don't think so. I think we'll just be starting to see them.
Okay. I wonder if they meant to bend the box like that, or if the box is bent.
No, that's like meant
Okay, you
for that.
can't just let me have my joy. Whatever. Well, unfortunately, sir, that's all we've got. Unless you've got some 1/6 scale stuff you want to blah 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 about, or you got something else you want to bring up.
No, not a ton. It's a pretty short week. I'm kind of getting jacked about con season, busy season coming up here within the next hopefully like 3 to 4 months. Excited for that because I feel like it's so slow after Christmas time with stuff with this hobby, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, question: Did you happen to pre-order that baby, the child?
Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have not yet. Honestly, like who doesn't love Baby Yoda? But I have no like super urges to get it like ASAP. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't think I'll ever have a life size version. I don't like anything enough to have a life size version of it.
Okay.
But I would definitely get it in 6 scale. Hopefully, like everyone's saying, they include it with the Mandalorian Beskar armor version and just include it in that
Okay.
as a pack. That's what I would prefer. What about you?
I'm not ordering that shit, dude. I'm not. Hell no. I don't need a life size fucking baby Yoda. For one, where am I even gonna put the damn thing? For one, like I have nowhere to put that. And two, I don't like the baby Yoda that much to want a life size figure of it. I I mean, I already have the Black Series on pre-order. I already have the Funko on pre-order. Like, what else do I need a fucking baby Yoda? You know, like. Plus, they kind of
Yeah.
waited too long for all this shit to drop. Like, maybe I would have wanted it more if it came out, while the show was out. But the show's dead, and I'm over it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say like with Hot Toys and a lot of these companies like complain about the time it's taken for them to come out. But in my argument, th- this is pure proof that Disney did not want to release anything Baby Yoda or the child related until after the show came out. Is that when Hasbro, who's always ahead on everything, who always has everything ready and usually is there to take advantage of hype, didn't even have anything ready. And when they did, it was just 3D rendered. It was just like models. It wasn't even the actual figure. So no one knew. It takes time to like create these pictures and get to the point to put it up to solicit for pre-order, and like I don't think it's a lot of these companies' faults. I think it's Disney's fault for trying to or for holding it so close and keeping it so secretive, which I am totally fine by. I always say I hate being spoiled by toys, and I know like Jason Nelson always talks about a lot of other people talk about like spoiled. If something is spoiled to you, it's a very subjective term, which I agree it is. Over time, I've just really wanted to know less and less about stuff I care about until it's actually comes out.
Okay.
So I'm fine with it. I just think I just think that like people should be happy that if that they don't want it anymore because the hype is gone. Like maybe you really didn't want it that bad in the first place then. You know?
You spoke my. You spoke the words that were in my head. Not all of the right ones, but I agree. Like, and it's funny that you say that because Funko announced when they did the whole kind of in the behind the scenes kind of video on the Funko Yoda, Baby Yoda, and they said the exact same thing. They were like, I mean, they kind of sent us an image of this character, and we're just like, here, do this, and they're like, we
Right.
knew nothing about his background, like we knew nothing about him except for what he looked like, and kind of drew their ideas upon that. So I mean, yeah, I agree, and I'll agree with the whole spoiling part as well. Like, what was it? We had a whole, whenever the Mandalorian released, and, we were having to talk about, the black figures or the pops that were coming out for the show, and they were showing us characters that we had no idea about prior to. So I'll agree, 100% with what you said. But I don't know, just personally to me, I feel like with the show being done, even though, a new season's coming out this year, but with the show being done as of now, I feel like the stuff's somewhatly, dying off and a little bit more irrelevant than, what everyone's, hype is making it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but relevance is subjective. Like it's up to anyone's own opinions on if something's relevant to them or not. Like to me, I still love The Mandalorian, even though yeah, the hype is pretty well gone now. I've I think I've been really good at not constantly buying into the hype with going with the flow with stuff. Like I think Dean made a joke a couple weeks ago to Zach saying if anyone wants to know what's hot right now, just look at Zach's collection. And like that is not me at all. Like I've never like one of my favorite lines that Hot Toys has ever done is their Predator lines. And how often do you see people post about them, talk about them in the groups? And I've just never, since I was so late to being in the social end part of this hobby, I think that I've just always kind of done my own thing. And there's been a few times where like I've been bummed out because what I've seen people say about figures that I've really liked, but usually it's turned out well. Um, so kind of a story with that is like when Anakin came out, Hot Toys Anakin from Episode 3 regular version.
Okay.
That was around right around the area time. Little before that is when I first found out and got into Sideshow Freaks, which is like the forum page.
Yeah.
Okay, and everyone was acting on there like it was the end of the world because his robe was pretty short. Like I think it stops around his ankles; it doesn't touch the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone lost their freaking minds about that on there. I swear to God. And like people were like saying, "Oh, I'm not getting this," blah blah blah, and because of that, I got that in hand anyways, and that was one of my favorite figures up to that point. Like I was absolutely blown away by that head sculpt. I still am. I still think it's underappreciated. I I just was amazed by it, and I'm like, I am never gonna let social media, anyone else like that affect something I want that I think looks good from the pictures that I've seen ever again. Like I think that can I think you can let it affect your own likes way too much sometimes, and I almost did with that one. I almost canceled it when everyone was talking about like the neck staining from the robe and the robe not being long enough. I almost
You
I almost
almost
canceled it because of that, and
did.
I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't.
Well, I mean, I'll also point out that Sideshow Freaks, that whole forum it's pretty toxic. Like I was in it for a good minute, and that's actually how I met Zach. From Collecting Weekly, was through there.
Really?
And yeah, like I saw his custom Thrawn that he did, and I was messaging him because I was looking into doing one myself, and me and him just kind of, I don't know, stuck it through with each other. I guess I don't really know, but yeah, like everything that I would see posted on there, like there was always somebody bitching or complaining or ripping it apart, and I'm just like, bro, I don't need this negativity in my life. So I I unsubscribed and popped out that bitch real quick.
Yeah, I still go on there from time to time, mainly just for information gathering. Like it's really good for to find out things that you want to know that maybe reviews aren't telling. Like I'll be honest, I think a majority of reviews on YouTube to me are just not helpful at all. Like they're helpful in the sense of seeing what you want to see, but sometimes like just to ask questions. I like going on there and being like, "Hey, yo," when someone like posts a picture that they have in hand, and I can literally like ask them, "Is it like this and this?" And then they answer. I like it for certain things. I still think it's more positive than Facebook, since like some of the Facebook groups out there with this hobby. Some of them are literally the meaning of mob mentality. I've never like seen that so much in a hobby about anything. I talk about this every episode, I swear to God. But it just still blows me away.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with you there. Like, I tend to, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a victim myself. Well, I wouldn't say a victim, but one of those people myself where I'll see like a bad review of something, or see something negative upon the figure, and it's just like can't completely changes my perspective on whether I want the figure or not, or something that I maybe later on down the road will have to kind of fix, and whether I want to do that or not, I don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
I've I've caught myself kind of falling victim to other people's opinions on social media, which I could possibly be why I find it hard to commit to buying things, but that's a whole nother thing to really get into.
Yeah, you just gotta do you, boo.
Can't use the same thing I say to you to me.
Watch me. All right, we should
But
wrap her up. We're getting weird.
bro, we're always weird. This is fucking small talk. That's what they fucking know us for. Fucking being weird. But you have any plugs? Any shout outs you want to give?
No, shout out to Courtney. See, she's watching.
Who's that?
Buddy, Jason, all the other guys that are in the chat here.
Dude, I can't see who's who. It just says fake Facebook user on my side.
I know, I'm on Facebook seeing everything, yo.
No, I'm saying normally it'll show like their name, but on mine it just says Facebook user, and I'm just like, what? Like
Because
I can't
normally
even.
people are watching like on YouTube.
Don't outsmart me, Dylan. It's not cool.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
I didn't ask for this. But yeah, who's Courtney? Who's Courtney?
My
Who's
best friend's girlfriend.
who's half of these people? They just say Facebook user. Anyways, are those all? Is that it? Is that all you want to call out?
Yeah, what about you? What do you got for plugs, Damien?
You know the plugs I got every episode. Dylan should know these by now. So these plugs include our boys over at Collecting Weekly, Dean, the loving Dean, Deanie, Deanie Martin. I love you. And then
Deanie
the good
baby.
old, ooh, I like that. That works. And Zach, the man who collects everything and then sells it all and then recollects it. We love you, Zach, because without you, who would be Zach? Next, Only Fools in Collecting. Brian, Chris, and TC. If you guys collect 1/6 figures, those are the guys to keep up with. They really are. They're awesome. Next up, we have Only Fools in Collecting. Ian, Steve, and Scott. I'm sorry, it's not Scott, it's Pete. Why do I always mess this up, bro? I don't understand. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to send them like a gift, a sorry gift. But like, I love all three of you, but I don't know. I think I need to start saying Only Fools in Collecting first because Brian, Chris, and TC saying their name messes me up. Saying Ian, Pete, and Steve. Dyslexic, bro.
Where,
It hits you hard.
where'd you get? Yeah, Pete, and Scott. It's pretty much the same.
Bro, help me solve my problems. Next up, Dork Dad Podcast. He's always active on his social media. Follow him on Instagram, bro. He's very cool. I love him. I love watching him because he's goofy as shit, bro. But that's all I got as far as shout outs. Also, shout out to the people in the comments. Even though like I said, multiple times, I don't know who you are because it just says Facebook user on my side. So thank you all Facebook users for tuning in. Even the ones that are still watching me ramble on about nothing important at all. that all you got, Dylan? Because you
That's all I got.
look so intrigued by something. What are you looking at over there? You looking at your?
Gojira.
You should just did an unboxing, dude. That would have been cool. I want to see how big this thing is. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
But
there he is, Lord Gregory Arrington, flying in.
last minute, Greg. What up, man? But that's all I've got. That's all Dylan's got. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this short episode today. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Small Talk, the show we talk about absolutely nothing important at all. I'm your good boy Damien, and my other good boy Dylan.
Good night.
I was trying to see how long I could make that go, but it started sounding bad. Peace out, Tupac.